Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back to part 2 of What You're Missing. Now, I don't really have anything new to tell you. I did play a decent amount of games this week. You can tell me what games I played because you probably know. Oh, I don't have it on my list, but I did play the Destiny beta. So, I played as a Titan, which is kind of the heavy class, and they're supposed to do some tanking. The game, every class sort of has a melee ability so that when things get up in your face, you can get at least do a little damage and get yourself out of there. This guy's melee ability is like a two-handed slam, but he likes to jump when he does it so that, when you run up to somebody that you want to slam, you then jump past them and slam, completely missing them. It's somewhat inconvenient, but it might have been just user error because I suck at games like this. So, but there was a lot of punching going on. I would run up because I kind of felt like if I'm going to be heavy, I should be right up in the mess of things, right? Even though I've got an assault rifle or a pulse rifle or any number of other rifles and a shotgun. Now, I would like to say and add that if you give me a shotgun that I can't hit the side of a barn with more than 10 yards away, I'm going to feel like you're telling me to get up in things, get up in their face, right? Because, like, not only that, if you give me a shotgun that has so much kick to it, I get one shot and then I'm just sort of like waving it around like a crazy man, that's stupid. I am perhaps not the most, let's just say, my upper body strength is not as amazing as it could be or as you might see in the world, right? And I still think that I could hold a real shotgun steadier than my massive tank, burly dude in this game where he shoots it and the thing flies up and, as Alex said, hits him in the face with it every time he shoots. I was thinking that whoever designed those guns stupidly maybe like vented all the gas down so it created this kind of, I don't know, it was stupid. All right. That said, I didn't kill myself with any grenades. All right, and I played a good long time. I got through 8 levels, no deaths by grenades. This is already worlds better than Titanfall. I can't even tell you how many times. It wasn't so much grenades as it was satchel charges. The satchel charges are sticky, so you would toss them and they would stick to a wall or a window frame. Hypothetically speaking, maybe the window frame that you were just about to jump into, because you thought you would toss it in like you saw people do on the internet, and then you'd blow that shit up as you come through the window like a superhero, right? It'd be like, everybody dies, whoop, and then you come in, and you're just standing as the smoke clears. Like, that's how I thought it would be. It's not how it was, because it would stick and then explode as I was right next. It was bad, and I was not very good at it. So anyway, I played Destiny beta. It was a little bit of a bummer because I was looting things that required level 10, but they capped it at level 8. So here's this nice shotgun that you can hit yourself in the face with, but you're never going to be able to use it because the game's going to erase your characters, and I hope you bought it, but you're never going to be able to use that. But here you go. Take a look at it. You can't try it on either. Oh, well. Yeah, that kind of sucked. But the game overall feels good. I played the pre-alpha. I think I played the alpha, and now I've played the beta. Um, there have been some improvements. It chapped my hide that I had to download the game 3 different times. I don't understand why they can't treat it like an MMO where it just patches the files that need to be patched, so I'm not sitting here downloading 13 gigabytes. Um, Side note, I started the download. It said, oh yeah, this is going to be 13 gigs. And I thought, well, I guess I'll come back in a while. And then it said 2 minutes remaining. And so I kind of, that's weird. I don't, so I messaged my friend and I was like, hey, there's 13 gigs here. And if, it's telling me there's 2 minutes left, like you're going to hear this, a sucking sound from the internet coming from my place clear across the country. And sure enough, 30 seconds later, it was like, we're done. And I had to eat my words. So, but for all intents and purposes, it did not actually download 13 gigs in that amount of time. It only got like a gig and a half, and then once you get into the game, then it does it. So yeah. Anyway, I digress. So I played a lot of WildStar. I got into some veteran adventures. I built and organized my tanking spec. Earlier today, I actually went into a couple PvP matches. There was an ability or an amp, as they're called, a talent that I needed or I wanted to open up. And in order to buy it, I needed to use points that you can only get from PvPing. So I went to do a couple battlegrounds to earn the points to get this ability. I went in there as PvE, and I just got shredded. Like, I died almost instantly. I didn't kill anybody. And then I changed my spec into this tank spec that I got, and I didn't die again for the rest of the match. I came damn close. Like, I have like 28,000 hit points, and there were times when my little health meter told me that I had from anywhere from 0 to like 300 health, and I was there for a while. But healers kept me up. I died the once as PvE, and I'm like, oh, the hell with this. Went in as tank, and yeah, it was kind of stupid. I mean, I didn't do very much damage, and I just sort of irritated people. But we lost twice. And the second time I went in as a DPS and very squishy, and I died 8 times. And I think I got 1 kill, but it was embarrassing. Either way, I got the thing, and I ran some adventures, got tank gear, even though I was looking for DPS. And yeah, I killed a couple world bosses. I got further along in my attunement. I got my 150 Elder Gems and bought the key. I did the first attunement, and now I've got to get my rep up to 32,000 with the exiles, which I think will take another couple days. You don't care about any of this, but yeah. So I played a lot of WildStar, and I played some Saints Row 4 with Alex. I also played. No, I didn't. I think I planned to play with JT, but it never ended up working out. So maybe not this week, since things are going to be busy this week, but maybe next week. And that's all I got. So yeah, that's all I got. All right, well, thanks for tuning in. Tell your friends. Post to WildStar forums or, hell, Saints Row 4 or Reddit or wherever it is you go, and spread the word. And yeah, and if you're going to Blog Her, that's this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. It's in San Jose. I will be there handing out fancy schmancy business cards, which, now that I have sort of thought about it in advance, you can see here. You can't really see it because there's a band on it, but they're really cool. They're like the backs of them. They've got the logo. And it's all washed out in the light. There you go. You've got the logo. There's multiple colors, and it's all pretty cool. So I will give you one of these cards, and it will be fantastic. We'll hang out, good times, may even dance. You may see this dance. You probably won't see the purple, because the way the shirt rotation goes is once I wear it, then I move it to the far right, and all the shirts shift over one. That way I know that I'm not wearing the same shirt every day, right? See? See, there's a method to the madness. And it gives the shirts a chance to sort of iron themselves out, which is what these do. Iron free. It's a miracle. All right. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next week.